year since the Narendra Modi government announced the setting up of 100 smart cities that will change forever the way people live and work in them. But with a central provision of just 7,060 crores, the project needs substantial private investment for building new townships and modernizing the old ones. Ajmer in Rajasthan is one of the 3 cities which will be developed by the US apart from Allahabad and Visakhapatnam. Home to the Dargah of Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti and the ancient Brahma temple at Pushkar, it has also been included in the government's Heritage Rejuvenation and Augmentation Yojana, Hriday, which seeks to restore 12 pilgrimage centers in the country. We travelled to Ajmer to find out what its people wanted from the project and whether their concerns and hopes are shared by citizens across the 100 smart cities in the making.
सौंदर्यीकरण होना चाहिए अजमेर का जो भी है।
थोड़ा अच्छा मास्टर प्लान बने जिससे आदमी को सुविधा लगे कि इस चीज़ में ट्रैफिक सुविधा, सड़क, ये नाले नुली जो भी है, लाइटिंग बढ़िया होनी चाहिए, LED लाइट लगनी चाहिए।
But Ajmer's bureaucrats and political leadership have their task cut out for them to create an investor-friendly smart city by spending 60% of the fund on infrastructure, 10% on e-governance and the remaining 30% on setting up 2 integrated townships with private developers. Based on these government guidelines, a vision document for Ajmer lists nearly 40 ideas which will make the city work for business first and its citizens. But all the talk of the past year has made the public impatient for results.
स्मार्ट सिटी बन रहा है, डेफिनेटली अच्छी चीज़ है देश के लिए, अजमेर के लिए, पर प्रॉब्लम्स ये है कि पिछले 1 वर्षों से अभी तक मूलभूत जो विकास होना था स्मार्ट सिटी के लिए वो कुछ भी नहीं हुआ है.
Because many of the more ambitious schemes will get off the ground only when land becomes available.
Problems is we are surrounded by Aravalli Hills, so there is not much of land available for the expansion of the city. That issue needs to be addressed.
Although some here argue that there is plenty of unused land in Ajmer.
सबसे बड़ा हिंड्रेंस अजमेर के डेवलपमेंट में जो मैं रियलाइज़ करता हूँ वो रेलवेज़ है. 40% लैंड अजमेर में रेलवेज़ का ऑक्यूपाइड है और उसमें से 20% खाली पड़ा है, मैदान है, लेकिन रेलवेज़ अपनी 1 इंच ज़मीन देने को तैयार होता नहीं है. उन्होंने अपना अलग सेक्टर बना रखा है, यहाँ स्टेट सर्विसेज है उन्होंने अपना सेक्टर बना रखा है, लैक ऑफ कोऑर्डिनेशन है और दूसरे डिपार्टमेंट्स ही अपना अपना शैल बनाकर काम कर रहे हैं.
But since the administration wants to avoid confrontation, it has decided to expand beyond the city limits of Ajmer into the district.
Now we have 118 villages under Ajmer Development Authority area, which covers Pushkar and Kishangarh both. So we will be moving further towards Kishangarh, towards Pushkar.
But then again you will have a problem of land acquisition.
No, we have a good land bank of our own, of Ajmer Development Authority. We have a land bank of 13,000 hectare land at different places in different villages. So that can be utilized.
Outside the Ajmer Collectorate, a group of farmers from the villages of Rathoron ki Dhani and Jakni is protesting against the government's decision to reduce the compensation for their land by more than half. It was acquired in 2013 by the state for building a new airport 30 kilometers from here to make the city more accessible to pilgrims visiting the Dargah Sharif and Pushkar.
1,26,000 इन्होंने डीएलसी मानी थी, उसके बाद घटा करके 74,000 डीएलसी कर दी. ऐसे ही जाटली की जो 2,08,000 थी उसको घटा करके 73,000 कर दी गई.
This was once fertile land on the outskirts of Kishangarh, the center of Rajasthan's marble industry.
हमारे गांव में टमाटर की बहुत जोरदार पैदावार होती थी. उस जमीन को इन्होंने 73,000 रुपए बीघे के अंदर ले ली.
The farmers argue that since it takes less than 2 hours to drive from Jaipur airport to Ajmer, there was no need to construct a new one, and blame the powerful mining lobby in the state for pushing the project.
ये एक किशनगढ़ का मार्बल व्यवसाय, उसके लिए ये विमान, वाल्वाहिक विमान आएंगे जो उनसे भर के वहाँ जाएंगे और किसानों को डर रहा है, तो वो हम कतई बर्दाश्त नहीं करेंगे, कोई प्रशासन नहीं सुन रहा है.
The administration regards these protests as small blips in the making of a new city.
No, there might be few small patches in between, no? If it is not contiguous. Among small patches of private khatidars can also be there. That can be dealt with, I think. That is not a big problem. When development comes, local peoples also cooperate, because it is for the benefit of local people also.
The villagers disagree, saying they see no benefit in being uprooted from their land and deprived of their livelihood, but insist that they are not against development as long as it is inclusive. Like the educational institutions of Ajmer, from the Champeri government school which opened in 1850 to Mayo College set up in 1875 for the sons of the Indian upper classes and former Rajasthan royals, as well as the large number of convents run by missionaries from the early 1900s. They represent a great democratic tradition which defines the city's spirit. Vasudev Devnani, MLA from Ajmer and the state's education minister, wants to take this legacy to the next level via the Smart City project.
चूँकि ये एजुकेशनल हब है, तो जैसे पहले यूनिवर्सिटी शहर के बाहर बनी है, यूनिवर्सिटी के पास में संस्कृति स्कूल है, उसके धीरे धीरे चारों ओर ये हब बन करके तैयार हो, इसके वहाँ पे जगह हैं.
Today, every town in Rajasthan wants to emulate the success of Kota's coaching industry, which tutors students for the All India Engineering and Medical Entrance exams.
In Kota, why things just flew off? The reason was land was available, a particular earmarked area was available for education, and people started building institutions.
But in Ajmer, land comes with a slew of problems.
Now in Ajmer, in master plan, there is no education belt. Now there is no earmarked area for education in Ajmer. That is a problem. So first I have to buy agricultural land, then I have to apply for conversion. It takes pretty long time.
Although the real difficulty students face here is a lack of employment opportunities.
That is a problem. Because Kishangarh has some industry, Byawar has mineral industry, but Ajmer has very small scale industry. So students don't get the jobs, they have to go out.
The education minister believes the solution to this problem lies in reinventing Ajmer as another Gurgaon or Noida.
चूँकि जयपुर और अजमेर इन दोनों की कनेक्टिविटी होकर के, तो मैं तो एक सुझाव और दिया है कि अजमेर को SCR के साथ जोड़ा जाए. SCR में जैसे NCR है, नेशनल कैपिटल रीजन, उसी तरह स्टेट कैपिटल रीजन बनाया जाए, उसको अजमेर तक एक्सपांड किया जाए, तो ये सारी चीज़ें हम इस रेंज के अंतर्गत ले आएंगे. तो IT इंडस्ट्रीज़ का ये काफ़ी बड़ा स्कोप है, उसको धीरे धीरे हम आगे डेवलप कर लेंगे.
But Gurgaon, largely developed by the real estate companies, does not lead by example. With its inadequate public transportation and sewage treatment facilities, where water to its high-end apartments is supplied by tankers and whose residents are constantly struggling to save their environment. So what happens to Ajmer's identity, the city's future, if it goes the same way?